Linda Barcz from the Barcz Company is taking your calls at 270-9933. Spring officially here now.
That's right.
Boy, this says spring right here, these flowers. Pretty stuff.
Yes, I found some plants that had three, like this azalea has three different colors all in one pot. Very pretty. The same thing with the clancho. And then I also brought one called Simona.
This guy here?
Yes, it's a crown of thorns, and it will bloom nonstop. My friend Lori that I work with, she said that she's had one for 10 years and it blooms all the time.
Really?
Bright indirect light is all that you need. You don't even need full sun. And then of course I have a few pansies there, but
yeah, it's a little early to be planting the pansies.
the soil is very, well, especially with that rain that we had, Mark. I cut back ornamental grasses on Saturday, but no, it's wet. And in some areas you still have piles of ice banks.
Oh, I know. It's a little early, but we can only dream, can't we? Let's start with the phone calls. We'll go to Vicki in Blackhurst. Hi, Vicki.
Hi, Linda, Mark.
Hi, what's your question?
My question is, I want to plant some Concord grapes, and I'm wondering what would be a good kind to plant in Wisconsin.
You're asking about grape varieties?
Concord grapes. What are good ones for Wisconsin?
Well, see, Concord, the trick with that is that it does ripen rather late. So there are some other types of grapes that are hardy in Wisconsin that you can grow. And we stop out or give me and send me an email, and I'll send you the list of what we're going to be offering this year.
And your email is?
It's lbarcz@barczcompany.com.
B-A-R. Well, your name's on the screen right there.
That's right.
That's how you spell it. We'll go to Terry now in Madison. Hi, Terry.
Hi.
Hi, which question?
I was wondering about the milled peat moss that Linda brought up last week.
Uh-huh.
I have the Jiffy peat pellets. Would I just sprinkle that on top?
You would just sprinkle it. I think that with the Jiffy peat pots, that may not be necessary. I was thinking of where people had trays where they had soilless mixes in them. That's typically where it's recommended. I don't know if you necessarily need it with the Jiffy because that's all peat in itself.
Okay, let's go to Mike in Monticello. Hi, Mike. What's your question? No, I'm sorry. It's Diane in Stoughton. Diane?
Hi.
Hi. What's your question?
Well, I have a rosemary plant that started as just a little one, and I've repotted it, I don't know, 2 or 3 times. It's about 5 years old.
Wow.
Now, it's in a pot, 12 inches wide, 12 inches deep, and it's about 24 inches high. I just overwintered that on a high shelf in my garage.
Okay.
And, you know, it looks really full in that pot now that I brought it out.
Uh-huh. Okay. Well, if you've had it in that pot for a time, if you can lift it out, and if it's that root bound, upsizing it, well, if you've had it alive for 5 years, Diane, I think whatever you've been doing is really
just
good.
keep doing
because
it.
A lot of people try to overwinter rosemaries, and it's too warm in the homes, and then what happens is it does dry up. It gets mites and so on. So if you upsize it, at this time there, you can easily add an inch. You know, if it's 12, you can go to a 14. Probably, usually you don't do much more than that.
All right, Leah, I need to see who's on line 1 because Mike went away at 3. There we go. Sarah in Reedsburg. Hi, Sarah. What's your question?
Hi there.
Hi.
I transplanted hydrangeas last fall and didn't put aluminum sulfate in with soil.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So this weekend I sprinkled it around the base of the plants, and I'm wondering if that's soak in and help them to turn color.
Well, trying to get those hydrangeas to bloom blue in Wisconsin can be rather tough. It sort of depends upon what the pH is in that area. So if just one application of aluminum sulfate may not do it, but if you've had them with at least partially blue flowers in the past, and then you're just amending this, you may be able to, but the best thing perhaps would be to actually have a pH done to see how much you're going to need to add, because
Or move to Cape Cod. That's right.
Cape Cod.
We're out of time. Stay on the line if you're there. Linda will take your call off the air. We'll see you in a week, and we'll see you right after the break.